Which of these popular social media apps has a logo resembling a ghost? Snapchat, Tinder, Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, I know this. That's A, Snapchat, final answer.
What you should say is you're not sure because you don't know what Tinder app is. But it doesn't matter, you blundered in there and you're absolutely right. Which iconic horror film involves a couple whose newborn child is replaced at birth with the Antichrist? The Shining, Don't Look Now, The Exorcist, or The Omen?
The answer for that would be The Omen. Final answer.
Thank God you didn't ask me. I was absolutely convinced it was The Exorcist with Linda Blair, but it isn't. You're absolutely right. It is The Omen, and you just won £16,000. Which horror franchise villain has been played by Swedish actor Bill Skarsgård? Jason Voorhees, Pennywise the Clown, Freddy Krueger, or Michael Myers?
I watched the film last year. I know it's a Skarsgård. I know there are some others in the family, but I can't imagine it's a horror acting dynasty. So I think it's the film It, and I think it is Pennywise the Clown. Final answer.
The right answer. Well done, you. Well done, this is great. When The Phantom of the Opera opened in London's West End in 1986, who played the title role? David Essex, Michael Crawford, Tim Curry, Michael Ball?
I've never seen it. I know what it is. And it's a long time ago. I have a feeling there's been certainly 2 or 3 people who have played the title role. It must have been that time. Before the answers came up, I was thinking Michael Crawford. And
You're a musical fan?
I hate them. No musicals. Never been to one in my life. But I think I'll take a risk and go with Michael Crawford. Final answer.
You hate musicals.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely right. You're on £32,000. Which Oscar-winning filmmaker wrote and directed the horror films Get Out and Us? Guillermo del Toro, Jordan Peele, George Miller, or Alessandro G. Iñárritu?
I've never watched either of them, but the one thing I know about Get Out, it was a debut film for someone who used to be a comedy performer. Everyone thought, where did this come from? He's a comedian. Why has he done this horror film? And the only one out of them who was a comedian is Jordan Peele. And I can remember him at the Oscars. I think he won the Screenwriting Award for Get Out. So I'll go for Jordan Peele, final answer.
Well done, you just won £32,000. Very good. Who directed the 1986 award-winning horror film The Fly? John Carpenter, Wes Craven, David Cronenberg, or George A. Romero?
Quite glad I set it because I don't know. So, Jeremy, I'm going to not beat around the bush. I'm going to ask you if you've got any ideas.
Well, that's straight in. OK, here's what I think. I don't think it's John Carpenter, because he did The Thing, Dark Star, Assault on Precinct 13, for which he also wrote the music. The Fly was Jeff Goldblum.
Right, yeah, I think it was...
Revolting film.
Yeah.
I mean, brilliant, but revolting.
I've never seen it, but I did associate it with him.
It's kind of in the spirit of a Cronenberg movie. But then if he did do it...
If it's disgusting, like you said.
Yeah,
not-
well, he did a movie called... I think he did a movie called Crash, which was... Yeah, it was peculiar, weird. I don't know.
No,
I don't
no,
know.
you-
Don't for crying out loud.
No,
Listen
no.
to me, because I actually, apart from, I don't believe it to be Carpenter.
Okay.
Apart from that,
Okay.
I can't really help you on that. I'm afraid is my final answer.
No problem. Thank you. Yeah, in that case, the lifelines are there, so let's try and use them. So I'm going to use a phone a friend, please.
Time starts now.
Who directed the 1986 award-winning film The Fly? John Carpenter, Wes Craven, David Cronenberg, or George A. Romero?
Cronenberg.
That's what we were going for here. That's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm 80% sure, mate.
All right, mate. 8% sounds good, and we thought that here. So thanks a lot, mate.
No problem. Good luck, mate.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Do you mind? It's less of the we thought that here.
I'm going to take all I can get, Jeremy.
Exactly. You take the credit. Yeah, you all. If you're wrong, it was we. Okay.
I think.
It's up to you though what you do.
Yeah. If I leave now and it's Cronenberg, I'm going to be gutted. So I'm going to risk it. It's a calculated risk, I hope. David Cronenberg. Let's go for it. Final answer.
Okay, computer, can you reveal the correct answer, please? Well done, you. Well done. Excellent. That's very good gamesmanship. Very good.
Thank you so much.
No, yeah, between us, but
I'm so
well,
happy.
it was all you, as you claimed. Anyway, no, that was very nicely worked out. The risk and reward was nicely executed. Which of these actresses starred in the most Alfred Hitchcock films? Janet Leigh, Grace Kelly, Tippi Hedren, or Kim Novak?
Yeah, so I think they've all been in Alfred Hitchcock films, but I don't know the answer, and you're quite good at films. I could just guess, but I think it's worth me using you as a lifeline there. So yeah, I'd like to ask you.
Okay, and here's what I think. This actually predates me, irritatingly, and I do. I love film very much, as you say, but Hitchcock, which has been in the most.
Yeah.
Janet Leigh, she was married to
I don't know.
either Olivier or one of them.
No, that's Vivian Leigh.
Vivian Leigh. So there we are. Janet Leigh wasn't. You know more than I do about. I know Grace Kelly was married to.
Yeah, Prince Albert of Monaco.
Sol, I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I can't help you on that one, and that is my final answer.
Okay. I mean, I'm out of the safety net, so I'm going to just guess C, Tippi Hedren. Final answer.
Okay, computer, can we reveal the correct answer, please? Oh,
Well, lucky there.
I'm really sorry. That is the wrong answer.
No.
3rd of May, Bistritz left Munich at 8:35 p.m. are the opening words to which novel? Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, Dracula, Heart of Darkness, Frankenstein.
It doesn't ring a bell. I think we're going to have to start by going 50-50.
Okay, computer, could you take away 2 wrong answers, please?
I
You
think.
do still have the audience.
That's just what I was going to say. I suspect there's a few more people in the audience who've read either of the two than I have. So I think I'll play it safe and ask the audience.
And ask the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of responsibility on this one, audience. Bear that in mind, do, please. When you put your fingers on your keypads, if you could do that now, please. Okay, this is the question. 3rd of May, Bistritz left Munich at 8:35 p.m. are the opening words to which novel? Well, you've got 2 to choose from. If you think it's Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, press A. If you think it's Dracula, press B. All vote now, please. is a significant chunk there for Tinker
Yeah.
Tailor, 81%.
I think let's go with... Let's do it. Let's Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, final answer.
It's the wrong answer. Oh, what an absolute nightmare. That's Dracula.
Something I now know.
I mean, not that you care or less, it begins with the diary of Jonathan Harker as he makes his way to Transylvania, Romania.